Right. All right. Welcome to a great edition of It's Theater Mick. A little hour late. Reason why, because I just came back from the Bonnies game. So, yeah. Good night tonight. The Bonnies got the win. Putting up 99 points. Just 1 point shy of scoring 100 tonight, but it was a dominant win. They won 99 to 64. So they won by like 35 points. So, yeah. So that was a good night for me. But here we are. Another episode, Divisional week. But let's get in on this, shall we? It's been a long week. I mean, it all started with the original plan was like this past weekend. I thought I was gonna, we're going to Sabres Canucks, make a Sabres Canucks team. I was supposed to go with them, but then plans changed. With the weather, state of emergency, tactical issues. So yeah, let's just stay home. It's the safest thing, Went to the Bonnies game like Saturday as well, but Bonnies lost that one this past Saturday. That was this past Saturday, but then hours after that, I was at Applebee's, my family, but all of a sudden, ran to my buddy Max Yarvin, ran to his family, like his mom and his mother's boyfriend. So yeah, all of a sudden Jimmy DeWalby, Jimmy DeWalby offered me, he's like, hey, you want to go to the Bills game with us? I was like, hell yeah, saw us in. I went. Things worked out with the Bills game getting moved from this past. Originally supposed to be Sunday, the Monday game. So yeah, so I went to that, and boy, did the Buffalo Bills just look great. Playoff Josh at his finest. Oh yeah. Bonnies did end up winning tonight, 99 to 64. The Bonnies kicked ass tonight. That was good. But yeah, so pretty much it was like it kind of was a blessing that the game got moved. So I ended up going to the game with Max, his family, and some of his friends. Like my friends of me and Max hang out with as well too. So yeah, it was great. It was just cold. That's the only thing. It was just cold there, but it was worth it. Well, let's get into that Bills Steelers game, shall we? So me and Max arrived a little after 10 in the morning. Just second car in the parking lot. We go there, we start drinking right away. Just like let's go. Just tell you. That's what we did. Just a while, and then finally get there. The stadium. Boy, and all of a sudden, the Bills on their opening drive, like after they their defense forced a 3 and out, they score a touchdown on their opening drive. The Bills, their opening drive. Allen does a pass to Dawson Knox. I'm like, all right, good start. And they just kept going. They forced a turnover. Pickens fumble, but originally they said incomplete, but then McDermott challenged it. Hello?
Mafia, welcome Patrick Mahomes to Buffalo.
That's right.
And he never faced Bills Mafia before.
Never.
Well, he did in Kansas City.
We'll see what he does coming in our building now.
Did you hear the Steelers' new excuse for losing?
Yeah.
That's not a fake slide.
No, it ain't all. Not at all. They're making excuses.
And that's what my brother said.
What'd he say?
He said that would have been a touchdown if the fan didn't throw a snowball.
Okay, kind of a little bit, but at the same time, like, come on. It's Phil's Mafia.
How do you think it's going to be like Sunday night in Buffalo?
It's going to be crazy again, I feel like. Just as crazy as the Steelers game. How's that?
And would you be surprised if we blow up Mahomes?
I would be surprised, but kind of not really, the way this Chiefs offense has been playing lately. Like, they look good against the Dolphins. The reason why, because the Dolphins are just beat up on injuries.
I don't like our injury report.
No, but Russell Douglas is going to play, I heard.
And what about Gabe Davis?
Not sure what his status is, but I'm happy that we found out that Russell Douglas will play.
And we still have Poyer, Hyde, Douglas, and Oliver. Am I missing anyone?
I think it's about right. I think we also got Jordan Phillips also too. He's pretty good. Tim Settle, he's been playing good. Tim Settle, that's another good one.
We had news about a middle linebacker.
Oh yeah, hoping Bernard's able to go because he avoided a serious injury, which is good.
It's not ACL.
No, it's hamstring, which is like that's a relief.
So he could probably probably need him and bandage up and play.
Right. He could.
And I think we're going to Baltimore next week.
Could be, or maybe Houston actually pulls the upset even.
And that's what my brother-in-law, the Chiefs fan, is doing.
What's he doing?
He told me he's like Buffalo. He said the Chiefs whooped us twice in the playoffs.
Yeah, third time's a charm, hopefully.
And I told him this time it's in Buffalo.
That's true. It's not an Arrowhead.
And the Buffalo Bills been tearing it up lately.
Hey, I mean, they have. I mean, that was a good game this past Monday. It was great.
And like, call me crazy, but the Buff. Am I allowed to go on the rant?
Sure.
For everyone that's calling Josh Allen a turnover machine, you're looking at his turnover numbers. That would be on to talk numbers. Look up Pat Manny's turnovers. He won the Super Bowl.
Yep. Brett Favre, he won their.
And whoever throws the most interceptions in the last couple of years won the Super Bowl.
That's true. Got a point.
And how much do you like the Lions?
I like them going as far as like I think they'll win the NFC. I mean, maybe depends on how the 49ers do, but I feel like I could see Detroit going on a run in the playoffs, like a deep run.
How would you feel if it's the Bills versus Detroit Super Bowl?
That's exactly what I want. I want to see that kind of Super Bowl.
Will it be hard for you to choose a team?
No, not really. I'd still go for the Bills.
And this is our year.
I'm hoping so. Now we got past Steelers. Now let's focus on defeating the Super Bowl champions this weekend.
And I had a substitute bus driver. He was a Bills fan.
Oh, really?
Look at who's back.
What?
My Dolphins bus driver. And that's what he told me.
What did he tell you?
He told me we're not winning the Super Bowl.
We'll see. We shall see.
And that's what I told him.
What?
I told him the Dolphins aren't winning the Super Bowl this year.
That's right. They got eliminated.
And he doesn't like Tua.
Yeah, I think Tua, it's hard to tell with him. He's just up and down.
And you know who he wants?
What?
He wants Allen.
Dream on. He won't be coming to Miami.
He can have Kyle Allen.
You can have Kyle, but never Josh. Josh stays in Buffalo as long as he wants.
And when he gets old, he can get new legs from a younger person and keep playing.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And thank you for having me, lady. Thank you for having me on this today, man.
Absolutely.
Remember, this is our year. Go Bills.
Go Bills. All right, back to my story now. So, yeah, we get there, we drink, just having a good time. I guess, of course, one of our friends, like Chase Cafello's name was, he jumps through a freaking table. Like, we tell him, you're going through a table. So we did, Oh, that was funny. Oh yeah, so here you go. Here's the video of him going through a table. Let's watch it again. Oh, that was fun. I was on the way there, me and Max flipping each other off. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a great tailgate party, I tell you. The Bills, there's me in the stands somewhere. Yeah. But other than that, it was great. The Bills got the W. But let's tell about what happened. Oh, yeah. When Max, his sister and his sister's boyfriend, and then a couple random Steelers fans. Max decided to bring out his big ring and play Renegade. We're in terrible towels. All of a sudden, Bills fans start throwing snowballs. during the tailgate party. So that happened. Let me get this game finally. Oh, it was just great. Like Josh Allen throws a game when he throws an opening drive touchdown. He then after Pickens fumbled, we throw another touchdown pass to the other tight end, Dalton Kincaid. That happened. And point in the second quarter, Josh Allen runs a 52-yard touchdown. Everyone thought it was a fake slide. Bullshit. It is not a fake slide. I'm sick of these damn Bills haters. I don't care if I sound biased or what. I mean, he wasn't trying to slide. That was a hell of a play there. 21-0. That's when Max like pound. He's like, oh my god, that was just you. Was just like, oh no. I was just pretty much giving to the entire game. And of course, we get a field goal block, and the Steelers had a good field goal, and they scored a touchdown. Pass Deontay Johnson. I was like, okay, not over yet. Just gave a field goal 21-10 in the second half. At the point we kicked the field goals 24-10. And the Steelers scored a touchdown. 24-7 is like, uh-oh. Like this now we got a close game, fourth quarter. And then Khalil Shakir just breaks the tackle, gets the touchdown after Allen throws the ball to him. He breaks the tackle, 17-yard touchdown pass. Pretty much sealed the game. Bills got the W. And this random Steelers fan, we were just like, that was in front of us. He was all pissed. Throws a snowball, and his dad catches on, so just pretty much like he was pissed as some for doing something like that. He's like we're not gonna act like the rest of these punks, so he was not happy about it. All fair, it was good. It was a great game. I got some thank yous to give out too. Thank you. I want to thank my buddy Max Sharp for inviting me. Same as his mother, Mary Beth Garvin, and her boyfriend Jimmy DeWalby. I mean, thank you guys so much for inviting me. Thanks for taking this game. It was amazing. It's an amazing time. But that's out of the way. Now let's get to the playoff picks, shall we? Let's start with the divisional round. We're already in the divisional round already. Now let's start with the first game of this weekend. Houston Texans at the Baltimore Ravens, 4:30 Eastern time on ESPN and ABC. So the one-seeded Ravens, the best record in the league, coming off the resting. They had the first round bye. Now home field advantage going out the playoffs. They are favored by 8.5 against the Texans. The Texans, meanwhile, made a statement last week. Just dominated the Cleveland Browns. I was in shock the way the game turned out to be. 45-15. I was like, oh, how did that happen? So the points. I'm going to take the Texans. I think this game's on upset alert. I'm going to take the points. I'll take the Houston Texans this one. I think the Ravens will cover it, and I think the Texans will actually pull out the upset. It sounds crazy, but just the Ravens are known to just wet the bed when they're the one seed lately, I think I've noticed. So I like Houston this one. And and of course your MSP champ making his picks. Hope he can win the Super Bowl. Start with this week in the divisional week. I hope I can do well. I'm against a 20th seed. So if I can do it. So I'm taking the Texans this one. I'm taking the points as well. Let's move on to the Saturday night game. 8:15 on Fox. The Green Bay Packers at the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers, another one seed, come first round bye here. Last time I played was week 18. So yeah, they enjoyed all the resting they can get. Hopefully McCaffrey comes back. Meanwhile, the Green Bay Packers just made a statement, just dominated. Jordan Love in his playoff debut almost had a perfect QB rating. He really was just dominated. This Packers. I did not expect the way it went, but at the same time, I kind of think about I should not have chose Dallas. I don't trust Dallas. I can't believe Dallas. At the same time, Dallas is the first 2 seed to lose to a 7 seed, so they are still the biggest playoff choke artists. It's proven. Just giving up 48 points. Just Jordan Love he just give it to that defense. Just really that defense is powerless. Jordan Love played incredible. Aaron Jones played incredible. Romeo Doubs had a career day. I hate the fact, remember, give them props for that. Jordan Love just played a great game. But the spread is 9.5. Who am I taking this game? I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers as my pick of the week. I'm taking this. I think they're covered pretty easily. Yes, I shouldn't count the Packers, but at the same time, this 49ers team is still a juggernaut. They are a Super Bowl contender. I think they'll win this game pretty easily. They're not going to have any problems this time. I shouldn't say that about Jordan Love, but I think at the same time, this is a 49ers defense that's pretty tough, especially with the edge rushers like Chase Young and Nick Foles. They're going to give him a hard time. The running game's going to be tough, like the Packers defensive style. But Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy, Deebo Samuel, those guys are going to be going off. So I got the Niners this one. All right, let's move on to the Sunday games. First at 3 o'clock, The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions. Both teams come off wins in the playoffs last week. Buccaneers surprised us by beating the Eagles, like winning 32-9. The Eagles look fraudulent. Good thing they're eliminated, but still, I did not expect the Bucs to win it like by that much. I thought it'd be like a lower scoring, closer game, but did not expect Tampa Bay to win that one by that much. And you get the Detroit Lions finally winning a playoff game for the first time in like over 30 years. I mean, good for them. Doing it in front of the home fans too, and they got another home playoff game out of it. The spread is 5.5. They are favored by 5.5 at home again against Tampa Bay. I mean, I shouldn't count this Tampa Bay team out again, but I'm going to go with Lions. I think they'll cover the spread. I'm picking the Lions this one. I think they'll cover the spread, and I think they'll make it to the NFC Championship game. This will be a great year for this Detroit team. Finally having playoff games in Ford Field because the last time they had playoff games before this season, like at home, they used to be in the Pontiac Silverdome back in the 90s. But now doing it in Ford Field, it's awesome. So I'll give you the Lions this one. But let's really get into this next one. The last game of divisional weekend, Sunday night at 6:30. Kansas City Chiefs, defending Super Bowl champs, head to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Chiefs winning in one of the coldest games in NFL history. I mean, the wind chill was like -30. They beat the Dolphins. Dolphins are pretty beat up, but that's all right. But still, there's still a little bit of concern if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan. But the Buffalo Bills looked great. I mean, Steelers kept it close, but still the Bills won by 2 touchdowns. Now they have another home playoff game now. At least it's not going to be an Arrowhead this time. These two will meet. They finally meet in Buffalo for once. Thank goodness that's happening. So the spread is 2.5 favored by the Bills, but the Bills injury report, actually on the defense side, looks not good at all. Today, the Bills, also the punter too, Sam Martin gets injured too. They signed Matt Hawk, who was a former Buffalo Bills punter. They brought him back just in case, Sam Martin can't go. So they signed him. Of course, Terrell Bernard avoided a serious injury, but his hamstring. We'll see how he stays. But we all know Rasul Douglas will play now. I found out today he will play. Brentford's injured. He's on the injury report. Questionable. Teron Johnson in concussion protocol. That could be a factor. There's a lot of injuries. Like McGovern on the old lineman there. He got injured too, but Dig got injured but came back in the game. But Gabe Davis, we don't know what his status will be. But this is a big one. Last time these two met in the playoffs, oh goodness, it was like one of the most instant, probably one of the greatest NFL games. Yes, to be the Chiefs won that one, but still, it's a back and forth game. 13 seconds. That one still haunts me to this day. The way the Bills could not have finished that one off. But I'm taking the Bills. They're going to win this one. I think this is their time to beat the Chiefs playoffs. This is their time to finally beat the Chiefs in the playoffs and prove a point that they are a Super Bowl contender. This is their time. I believe it. They will beat the Chiefs. It's going to be close. Maybe it could be a blowout. We don't know. But I think the Bills will find a way to win the game. Especially because they got the home crowd advantage. They got to do it for the Mafia. Go Bills. I got to take that one. I think they'll cover the spread. But yeah, let's see how I do in the playoffs. Let's give some hockey. Sabres were supposed to play tonight, but that got postponed due to the snowstorm. Another snowstorm in Buffalo, so now they play tomorrow night instead against the Blackhawks instead of tonight. So they'll host them tomorrow. I think the Sabres will get it done, get a win over the Blackhawks, and I think they'll beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, hopefully. But that's a tough game, so I think they'll at least beat Tampa or at least get a point in the standings. And then they go on the West Coast trip to finish out the first half of the season, going to the All-Star break. They'll play the Ducks, and I think they'll win. So I like the Sabres at least winning 2 other next 3 games, something like that. I Duke Blue Devils, their next game is not until this Saturday against the Pitt Panthers. I think Duke prevails because they got their home court advantage in that one, so Duke will beat Pitt. I think they should really take care of business against Louisville like this Tuesday and win that one too. St. Bonaventure, they got George Mason this Saturday. After an impressive win tonight. I think the Bonnies will beat George Mason. Maybe it's a tough game, though. You never count George Mason. This is a good team. They're 13-5, while the Bonnies are 11-5. And they go into Duquesne on the road, too. I think they'll take care of this against Duquesne. So that's the Bonnies. Let's talk about the Dirty Oars last night. Lime Lake Dirty Oars hockey. They looked great. 6 goals in the first period. Mitchell Yale started the scoring. And then it continued, with Gethiker getting multiple goals, Ashton Laird getting multiple goals. Dylan Etzel got on the scoring sheet. McCord gets 2 goals too. It was just a tremendous. They put up 10 goals, they were winning 10-5. 10-4. It was a great game though. So good props to them. Go check them out on Western New York Sports every Tuesday night at 7:15 on Twitch. Me and Justice Elliott will be on the call for those games always. But oh yeah. So hopefully everyone enjoys their football this weekend. And hopefully the Buffalo Bills can finally beat the Chiefs. Thank you all for tuning in. I know it's a short show. It's just there's not that much really to kind of talk about, kind of. But I will see you again next Wednesday. Peace.